Hello important people, trust you guys are cool, right? Welcome back to my channel. We're back like we never did, guys. Please have you do the needful, engage this video, hit the notification bell, subscribe, like, share, comment. So when the Jesus cooking, definitely to your to your doorstep. Don't leave it there. Always tune in and stay tuned. This is kaybobobbnaija kitchen man, the lover of the kitchen, cooking, trying to dish out something for the house we do. Not as much as they are tips already, because they are already tipsy from the Saturday party. This is where they are reading, this is where they are discussing who did well among the DJs and who did not. But that aside, guys, make sure you watch this video to the end, because interesting part is coming in this video. Because I don't know what is really happening. Emotion high for this house. Yeah, I keep asking myself, where is this coming from? Who do on this one, or like who do on this one? That's the question. They keep, they keep making jest of themselves, playing around the whole thing. Like it was all fun in the kitchen, Yeah, who did this? When Maya went drinking in the system, like you see them acting in a different way, and which is so funny at times to see. And then I will be laughing, and I will be laughing my eyes. I will cry down my eyes out big way I'm laughing. You understand that drill, right? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna bring the cheese as the hot. That's my reason you need to watch this video to the end, because something happens lately. I was like, waiting they happen to these ones, like waiting they happens to this one. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, this is color as in Imisi. Waiting they happen. Imisi was like, somebody gets me upset. And who was that? Imisi said it's Mide. Kola said it's Mide. Oh, Imisi was like, so she has told you already? Yeah, she told me that you're angry with her, stuff like that. But Kola didn't narrate the whole story, because I don't know. Camera didn't ensue on them. If the camera did, I didn't watch. Did you watch it, guys? I never know what the both of them had. The misunderstanding that ensued that makes her said so that someone is upsetting her. It happens to be Mide. So I don't know what Mide did to her, and they didn't learn to the whole this conversation. Even they learned it, would have known what really happened. I was like, hey, anyway, for we need to disclose it to Kola that is because they were like, alright, they are close, they are friends, they talk things over. I mostly see Mide with Imisi we did it. Later on, it was Imisi we did it, but at the point I'm not seeing them again, stuff like that. Things happen though for some people to lay back. Yes, lay back. They just don't want to cross their boundary. But guys, do you feel like Dede is rude? That's my question. Anyway, some people see her to be rude, that she come up being rude. But to me, she may seems that way, but that is not what she meant though. I think she's trying to portray something. That is why she's, acting over like she knows it too. Because that girl, she's very smart. Even if she wants to spill, she's pure with. In fact, one thing I like about her is her confidence. So she fear no one. She fear no one. She wants to speak. She's really confident. She's very, very smart. There's something I like about her though. Anyway, it's not as if I'm not you people who choose face, stuff like that. But I really like people for who they are. Their personality really crown it all. Okay, but that's how we're gonna be talking about Joanna versus Victory. But let's see that of Bright and Mide. They are doing their, thinking like, I was like, what are you guys muttering? What are you guys saying to each other? Like, what did they happen? Do you guys want to do what you finished started already? Because you know what I mean. What they have started already, they want to, whenever they are tipsy like this, you see things happening before your eyes, before your nose, under your nose, under your nose. You will be asking, hey, does this happen? They will just do it and clean out as if something doesn't happen. You know what I mean? I don't need to start explaining things. We all are mature though. Anyways, this is them or disclosing one or two things. So people are like, hey, drink don't enter their system. Where did they want to do like Mide, stuff like that. And it's normal to see between, sheep, because they are not hiding their own anymore, because they are sheep. So they can do whatever they want to do. You can see them clocking, talking, trying to share their feelings, trying to dissect what really happened in like this house may behave too childish though. You rock, you know rock though. That is normal thing. When your man is going to another lady, you find it offensive. It's normal. I understand. But this one will be really offensive. So you can see the eyes, right? But guys, that's so good anyway. This housemate's a drama choke. But first and foremost, let's leave that this as because there is no more drama in this. Yeah, let's talk about Joanna and Victory. I noticed lately how Victory has been moving. Yes, so fine the house. Like he doesn't talk that much. Victory that is loud. Ever since that this thing exposing thinking came, they cause his ego. I'm telling you. So this is him meeting Joanna, talking the same relationship. I need to be coming close to you. I respect your kind of person because when you said you like your individuality, you don't want to be any. Like, can't I have conversation? I really want us to be friends, stuff like that. Joanna refusing. We know that they are tipsy, but Joanna is behaving like someone who is tipsy. And when she's acting, and Victory will be saying, I know you're tipsy. Is it not the right time to discuss this? She said it's the right time with my eyes. I know I'm hearing you. They were just discussing and this girl now said, enough is enough. I don't want this. I want my individual. I want to be myself in this house. I don't want anything attached. Okay, if you really think you really want us to be close the way you want it to be, please, I don't think I will give you that. Alright, and do you know what Victory was asking her? Do you want me to leave you? Do you want me to leave you? Joanna will just stop that. You know, girls like attention, right? They like it when guys disturb them like this. Most of the girls, even if they, stop doing that, it will get to them. So, but when Victory was asking her, should I stop disturbing you? Should I mind my business? And Joanna just sees the kind of continues saying, I just don't want this. I respect myself. Knowing fully where the shit you've put yourself in this house, you want me to be, stop with that repeating word. I don't want to see in that triangle. I don't want to be pictured. Stop kind of Victory was like, what do you mean? Well, after a while, I think Joanna walked out of him and he was perplexed. He was stuck. He was surprised. So, and you know what Joanna did? Went to the HO, started shouting, Rooboy, Rooboy is the godfather, he's the orchestrator, he's the one that, bind the both of them together. In as much as they lie themselves already, but he is in fact, he's the one that talks sense into Joanna. Joanna had to force Rooboy outside. Rooboy was like, I'm eating. Rooboy is having conversation with Zita. And the conversation is very interesting though. Do you know what Zita was saying? Rooboy was asking her, it may seem as though Zita and Damboski relationship will not hold though. Yeah, because Rooboy was asking, what is your kind of man? And she said, a rich kid. I have not even experienced suffering life. Whoa. And Rooboy was so surprised. So, and she has been going about this rich kid thing, and I was like, hey. But no, I feel that Damboski is a young guy who is on the street though. The guy suffers, he's spilled about how they suffer. So, I think this is the air for Zita. Zita doesn't want Damboski anymore in her life. Even if they came out, there's nothing that will happen. I think she's already stated clear though by her words. So you don't like people who hustle with their hands like to become great. Zita said, I admire them though. I was like, hey, you really speak your mind though. Everybody has their own ways of reasoning. And no one who wants to suffer. Anyway, before what was her name again? Joanna had to first him out of the HO. I was like, this housemate gets mind though. Imagine previous housemate don't even have the right to even dodge the HO. You talk more of dragging someone from out of it. But that's that boy. In as much as she didn't enter the house, boy, it's very disrespectful. But after we started discussing, Joanna had to download the whole thing that happened between her and Victory. Disclose everything that she don't want to happen. I don't want her back. I need my this stuff like that. And what I want this time around, I just want us to just be friends. If you don't want to talk to me, fine. I don't want anything. So do you know what? Rooboy was like, advising as much as when she was relating that to Rooboy even bring his own encounter with him. I was like, is that how you love this? And lately, Rooboy has been talking much about how he loves Selma and Selma is not reciprocating it. They talk in length about relationship of it I've not brought to your aid before for a while. Guys, Rooboy really liked Selma because he had a lot to talk, but Selma is the one giving him green light though. But anyway, so while him and Joanna is talking, he has to bring that of Toma to play to tell Joanna how, like, Joanna can concur. Yes, I understand the way you know trying to use it for their own reference though. So after we Joanna now stand on her ground that there is nothing, that she doesn't want anybody to press her life. She don't want to be in a relationship. If that is his problem, that please he should leave her. Oh, whoa, what did he know? So Rooboy had to go and talk to Victory. Victory was just hovering, pestering around, and Rooboy said, you know something that you do yourself though. You won't put this guy in the triangle. Was like, Victory don't want to affirm, you don't want to affirm by saying what that she once did mistake, you know. When you play the game, you finally find a girl you like, and you was like, hey, you started making it seem like this is not what you say. Why? That is what you say. He later came down again and said, yes, I fuck up doing the house, but now he be the reason. It seems like I will give the girl space. So they were just discussing before camera went off them. So guys, in this aspect, in this scenario now, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think that Victory realized it? Because he keep lamenting it out. To the extent when he was having a conversation with Rooboy and I said, F this girl. It seems I will leave her. I really, he keep lamenting, and the girl in the other hand felt like he wanted to play game with her in the house and making her, he don't want to be seen in that whole triangle. No, full over what he had. I understand her own plight. He had something with Gigi and Sultana, so that thing will be playing in her face. I don't want to be seen as a third party. You know, I understand what that means. And maybe she said after the show that she doesn't mind. And not even know that she and Dede have discussed about the whole thing, that some guys will be flocking around the why their intention is not joining you. Some are playing their game, which is true. So guys, what do you think? Because they felt that maybe you are a strong contender, they want to link. You know, there's something in Paris said that the relationship you keep in the house determine how far you go, and which is true though. So guys, what do you have to say regards this conversation revolved around Victory, Joanna, Rooboy? Can I say something, guys? Bring it coming because it's a tough one and your take is needed. Okay, keep it coming. Think I'll hang up. Okay, always tune in and stay tuned. Bye for now.